Hello there. Um, Yikes. Strawberry yogurt. That's what this is. Just spoonful. Other hand, I'm a lefty. So this hand spoon dropped onto my. Ah. This will go in the washer. That stinks. It made me mad. Microaggression. Urgh. No. What is today? Yesterday was 24. Today's 25. How you doing? Um, this was an interesting thought. You know, everything's a spectrum now. Not to get political, but I think life is a spectrum of how much you care and you don't care. Some people don't care at all. And it's like mastering, I think, finding the perfect amount of care. And I think I'm definitely on the caring, not trying. Care and try, like, we use them synonymously for this conversation. I think so. But it's like, you can't just not care about anything. You can't just not try ever. And you can't try all the time and just care about everything. And I think I'm pushed too far to that side of the caring about everything, trying too hard, for sure. And it's led to some, for sure, good habits, but also some unhealthy practices for the mind. Strenuous, you could say, which is interesting. I think we all just want to be the best versions of ourselves, or we'd hope we want to be. I for sure do. But at one point, it's pushing for the best counterintuitive or counterproductive. I think that's a fine line that I am trying to learn to balance and understand. Uh, yeah, I feel better now. I'm doing good. No longer sick. Gonna wake up tomorrow and hit the gym, and it's like it's my first break of like no, like this is mental clarity upon physical and mental health right now is doing good, which is important, right? But you can't just jump back into it, you know, without any preparation. So I've been easing into it, couple workouts here and there, afternoon, whatever, but nothing in the morning at 5:30, nothing early. You know, the cycle's been honed a bit differently, sleep cycle, than I'd like. But jumping back to that conversation, I think the issue with not trying enough is we're all here for a reason, yeah, whether you believe it or not. Everyone has a purpose. I think it's pretty self-defining. That reason is yours to define. If I want to go one day and sail the ocean blue looking for treasure, that is it just becomes my reason, right? So we all have a reason, and I think too many people let that reason. I don't think they think about it, or they like, why do I want? Like a lot of people, their reason, bluntly, is to reproduce. You know, carry on the human legacy that we have cemented today. And I'm not trying to think too deep on anything here, but I'm just trying to understand more, and as my words flow, try to capture something maybe novel or maybe not. But I feel like on the side of not trying, you miss out on a bunch. It might be less stressful. It might be easier for sure. But you know, those peaks will never be as high as they could be, right? I think potentially. Not saying you don't get any peaks from not trying in life, but then same thing with I think trying too high, or maybe those peaks are definitely higher, but the lows are infinitesimally lower, right? So it's finding where you can really try and not like you don't have to go all the time. And this is really a self memo. This is me talking to myself. I don't have to be a billionaire by age 35 and who has started a company and can play guitar and does stand up comedy. I don't have to do it all and that's okay. It'd be sick if I could do it all, but I can't. And it's taken a lot of self actualization. Self. Either I just made up that word or it's the right word, and I'm not even sure which one it is. I don't think I used it wrong. I want to look it up, but I'm just not going to look it up, and we're going to keep going. I'll look it up after for me. But yeah, so I think, going back to that Jim Carrey quote, this was funny. Yesterday there was a guy who commented on the video, a link. The guy had the same name as my father. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. Shout out that guy for commenting the Jim Carrey link. But yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well. If you could fail at something you don't love, then why not fail at something you do? But what do I love? I don't know. People, that's for sure. I love people. I love to care. I'm naturally just good at that for some reason. It would have been so much easier if if I could have just been given, good at badminton. Just make me great at badminton. I would be the best badminton player ever. But no, I have to be good at caring. I think, that is weirdly my thing. It just comes, not even caring. I don't know. I don't think caring is the right word. I'm a people's person. I'm trying to think if there's ever been a human I could not converse with. The mute, probably. The deaf. But besides them, I guess language barrier too. So there's probably quite a few people I could not converse with, actually. No. But jokes aside, most people, everyone I get along, I don't think, yeah. Where am I going with this? Now we've wandered down this path, and there's a tree, and I don't know if I should take a left or right. I'm going to eat the tree. Okay. Well, I feel like the start of this conversation went like that, and then my brain was like, okay, we're done caring. See? And then you're done caring. I'm not going to force myself to pretend to have that high consistently of an intellectual conversation to myself this whole episode. I'm going to fall off a cliff. And now let's talk about beavers. No. See, this is just me rambling now. Yep. It's been cold out. I feel like when a conversation demotes to the weather, oh, the weather's nice, abort, right? It's like, oh, yikes, you truly have nothing to talk about. How's the weather these days? Abort ship. If you're on a date and you're bringing up the weather, yikes. Okay. I'm wondering optimally, what's the best way to learn a skill to success, or to learn the skill, not to mastery, but to moderation, right? Like guitar, right? I'm playing about 30 minutes a day, 6 days a week, probably for the past couple weeks. It doesn't. I'm also self-teaching, which is probably way slower than, learning certain chords or just learning the way. There's definitely a faster path, right? But I'm paving my own on this one. I just want to learn certain songs. I have 5 songs I want to learn. It's a tall task. It's not easy. But, yeah, we're going from there. Learning skills is cool. Okay, I'm going to wrap it here. I feel like the last minute I've done less talking than talking. But a good first 5, slowly decayed, and then here we are. But, it's better than nothing. Tomorrow I go gym. Woohoo. I'm excited. I'm tired too. Alright. Good work today. I will see you guys. I'll see you later. Peace.